What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Maple Leafs Media. As always, I'm your guy Jake. It's been far too long. I hope you all had a great summer. Hockey season is quickly approaching, and we have a story that was released yesterday by Elliotte Friedman that this video is going to be about, and that is the fact that Ilya Mikheyev has requested a trade from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mikheyev requested to be traded from the Maple Leafs after the conclusion of the 2020 NHL season. He was disgruntled, he was unhappy with his role and his ice time with the Toronto Maple Leafs organization, but Kyle Dubas and the front office, they refused to trade him. They refused to do it. They're really not in a good spot at the left wing position after the losses of Joe Thornton and Zach Hyman this offseason. We all know that up front, the Toronto Maple Leafs pay their core four players, Marner, Matthews, Nylander, and Tavares, a big portion of money, and they just can't afford to spread the wealth throughout the lineup. So they have Mikheyev on a cheap contract, and they have a bunch of other players on cheap contracts to fill in the forward depth chart. And they really can't afford to trade Ilya Mikheyev elsewhere because they can't afford to bring in another piece for the same price. The odds are, if you're trading Ilya Mikheyev, you're not going to get a favorable return back, and especially not for this season. Mikheyev's trade value isn't high. He hasn't shined in the NHL. He hasn't become a star. He isn't a big trade asset. Teams are not going to give up a king's ransom for Ilya Mikheyev to come in and play on their third or fourth line. That's just not going to happen. I believe that Mikheyev can be a serviceable asset for any NHL team. He's great on the penalty kill, and he is a very speedy winger, but he has trouble scoring goals. He's shooting the puck from all over the place, from the blue line a bunch, and he's not getting high-grade scoring opportunities. He's not cashing in on them either. I can recall so many instances from last season where Ilya Mikheyev had breakaways and he just didn't cash in on those opportunities. He didn't put the puck in the net, and that's why he's not seeing an increase in ice time. If Mikheyev wants a bigger role on an NHL team, the best way for him to do that is to bring your lunch pail to work every day, put your head down, and just go at it. Give it your all every single time. It's not to request a trade when your trade value isn't necessarily high. I don't think there's too many teams out there in the NHL saying, Ilya Mikheyev, that's what we need to push this team over the top to go to the Stanley Cup. I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just being honest. Last year, a lot of people were very critical of Ilya Mikheyev, and I defended him on this channel a lot on the post-game shows. People were emotional at times. That happens in Leafs Nation and every single fan base as well. But my point is, I was defending Mikheyev last year, and him making this trade request is making it hard for me to do it. He really didn't do all that much last year, and in the playoffs he did squat nothing. Not that you're expecting him to go out there and be the star in the playoffs. You need your stars to be your stars in the playoffs, and you need contributions from everybody. But my point is, where is this coming from? Why Ilya Mikheyev is requesting a trade now? And I like Kyle Dubas' approach to this. No, I don't have to trade you. Why do I have to trade you? You're under contract. The Maple Leafs have no obligation to trade Ilya Mikheyev. He's under contract until after this season. He's probably going to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs unless the Maple Leafs somehow work out a deal to get a favorable return, which I don't see happening. Mikheyev's going to be on the Maple Leafs next year, and he's probably going to be in a similar role. He might have an opportunity for some increased ice time, though, after the loss of Zach Hyman. But if he wants that ice time and a bigger role, he's going to have to earn it. Asking for a trade's not the way to do it. I was definitely a bit surprised and taken away to hear that Ilya Mikheyev wanted out of Toronto at the end of last season. I mean, yeah, it wasn't exactly a great finish to the season. But really? You want out of Toronto? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video, and as always, I'm your guy Jake. See you next time.